I'll go back and do it after. Average value. If fx equals x squared plus 4x minus 5, find the average value on the interval.
Damn.
Let's say, what, was that too fast reading?
Yes.
On the interval -2 to 5. Okay? On the interval -2 to 5. The follow-up might be, when does the actual function have this average value, which is finding those intersections. Okay, let's start with this one first.
Don't you subtract
Did you do the interval?
What's my formula?
1 over b minus a
Good.
equals.
Times the integral of
What was the regular?
Okay, that's my formula. Got to remember that, please.
Oh, I thought you wanted to do the question.
Now we're going to plug it in, yeah. So we got 1 over 5 minus -2.
Oh, yeah.
Integral from -2 to 5 of x squared plus 4x.
So 4x minus 5.
Okay? Again, remember, a and b are just your limits. This is a right here on the left. That's a, and that's b. That's all it is. So whenever you do this, just remember, a starts and then b, and then it's b minus a. If you ever get confused, guys, just actually, no, that won't work. Never mind. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I agree.
It would add more confusion. I don't want to confuse anyone else. So here we get
4x squared over 2 minus 5x
plus c, right?
plus c.
No,
Yeah.
little line,
Because we have
Yeah,
a little line over 5.
Okay, no plus c because you have the limits. It's a definite integral.
I
Now, what do I need on the outside here? 1 over.
skip a step.
Yeah,
hold little portion right there.
Okay. Again, the 1/7 is always on the outside. You do the integral first, then just multiply by 1 over the width of the function. That's it. Again, the width of the function is 7. It goes from -2 all the way up to 5. That's 2 units and another 5 units. The width is 7. So you're really taking the integral divided by the width. Well, let's think about that for a second, guys. Area equals base times height, doesn't it? Well, the integral is the area, and if I divide by the width, it's like dividing by the base. So if I say a over b, isn't that what h is equal to if I solve for h? Isn't that what I'm finding? Again, the area is this integral. That's one thing. Second, b is the base length, or the width. That's 7. So I'm really taking the area and multiplying it by 1 over the base. The area times 1 over the base gives me the height, or the average height of the function. That's what we're finding. We're finding that average value along the top. Okay? So it might help you just understand a little bit better. At this point, just plug in.
Wait, don't we do it twice now?
Okay? Plug in, subtract, have the 1/7. The whole thing at the end. Do all the work first, and then plug. What should I reduce this to, by the way? 2. That's one of them minus the lower limit now. Make sure when you put in your calculator, -2 cubed. Again, it's -8, right?
Also,
If you don't do it that way, it's not going to work. Okay? Again, that's all we're doing here. We're just plugging in. Remember, this reduces to 2. Reduce the 4 over 2 to 2. What did I do wrong? The answer might be negative because my y-intercept was negative to start. So right now I'm looking at a graph with a parabola that's below the axis. Okay, so there's a good chance it could be negative. It could be positive. Solve this, see what you get. Can somebody that's just sitting there actually do it?
Open your back.
I'm not relying on Karen to help us out here. We can all do that. We can. A lot of you guys make mistakes with the calculator, so it's about not practicing in class.
First one is 160.6.
160 what?
160.6.
I'll make sure.
You divide the whole thing. Like, 160, not 160.
Oh, 116?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you got 2/3 for fraction, you did it by hand, right? Nice.
Wait, Carrie, did you get it?
Is that correct, Gary? Because there's a third here, I'm assuming that should really be repeated.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
Thanks for
And minus,
Oh, you got it?
yeah,
Minus
12.
12? Flat?
Yeah.
It's gotta be point something. Because this is cubed, right? And that's gonna be 8/3.
Negative 8/3 plus.
8/3 is 2.666.
Here, I got
These gonna be-
6.66 for the first one.
I got 7.3.
For what?
I
See why we all have to try this, guys? I heard like 5 different answers right
Well,
now.
this is for the entire.
I'm done with it.
The whole thing. Final answer. You got what?
7.3.
As the final answer. Okay.
Actually,
Which doesn't check out with Kerry, by the way. I can tell you that.
I don't know, I find Carrie. I got 66.66, something like that.
For the first one?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
that's
12.4.
I got 66.66.
I got 9.
5 cubed is 125/3
I got 9.6.
plus 2 times 5 squared minus 25. Yeah, it looks right. I would just do this.
Wait, what else right? Which one? Carrie?
Plus 50.
Yeah, 66.66, right?
66.6 repeating is the first one.
I was like, what?
Just check your math there, okay? All right, so 66.6 repeating. Now, let's see if your answer makes sense, though. This is going to be minus that, though. Is 12 right? I think you might want to check that also.
Yeah.
I got 9.6.
You got 9.6 here?
No, I'm talking about for the whole.
Hold on, we're trying to overload it?
So I just find that.
Oh, no, 12 actually does make sense. 12 off would make it what? 54? 54 divided by 7 is about 7 1/3.
Oh.
So it's probably 12 point something. That does sound reasonable.
I got 15.3.
Because see, like, it gives me plus 8,
That was the
and then
bell?
plus 10,
Yeah.
over there. It's
No,
actually 18, it'd be negative 8.
I mean, negative 2 1/3, 8 is going to be 5 1/3, and 10,
You coming out different.
15 1/3.
I got 15 and a third.
15.33.
15.33.
Yeah.
Now add those two together, or subtract those two numbers and divide by 7.
What that's it about 9, right?
66 or 166?
66, 66.
Every time I
That's
put
gonna
my
be
computer, I get a new
51 divided by 7.
Still.
I'm going Christian on this one.
Why you, that's why you use
Yeah, 7.3.
Take it.
It just says I'm going on. It just
Why you
tells you
say
where
take?
I'm gonna get absolute.
You probably left some here too.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. This is next week you're going?
Yeah.
So when are you going to be out?